I'm hoping they will hold. I know there's a stone or something around here. Need to get that out of there. Ah, there's my knife. That's where that went. Rightio, so I'm just gonna do some riding with Zara. Try and keep things as sane as we can. Alright. I'm just going to do some work. Oh, cranky pants. Come. Come on. So I'm just walking her around, getting myself back used to her again. Had a little go on there yesterday. I wasn't very pleased with that. She's carrying on again today. It's like, no. Yeah. Carrying on. She might try and buck me, but at least if she bucks me in here, I can kind of handle it. She has a tendency, when she hasn't been ridden for a while, to get a big attitude with you and to start to carry on. So, see how we go. Well, I think there might be somebody even watching. I'm not sure. Can't see. Haven't got my reading glasses on. Well, oh yeah, hello. Pleased to see someone watching. Nice to let people spend some time watching how we do these things. Unless you get it up close, personal, you don't really know what it takes to manage horses. The amount of physical and mental work that you have with these guys. Get her to try to get her to. She's got a really bad attitude today. Real cranky. Very cranky today. She's just being lazy. Doesn't want to move. Got her head up high, telling me off. And I'm not going to let that bother me too much. I feel a lot better today on her than I did yesterday. Yesterday she felt much more nervy, a lot more like she was going to do a bolt. Today she just feels like she's just being a bit defiant. So being defiant is one thing, bolting is a different thing. And she's just, yeah, she just doesn't want to do anything. She hasn't had to work for a while, so she's quite lazy. Get a tail switch there, warning me. So she's given me a bit of a warning there. She says, I'm not happy. You. I didn't ask for a canter yet. So what she does, she thinks if she can go really quick, that you'll finish really quick. I've had it for 8 years. She still believes this will happen. And she just never quite registers that it doesn't work that way. They have, horses' brains are about the size of a peanut. So intelligence-wise, they can be intelligent for sure, but they're not quite that smart. They're very much a repetitious creature, so the more you work with them and the more you repeat things, the better the result you're going to get. So this girl needs a lot more work. And probably a few trails out, which I'll probably do in the next few days if the weather improves. I thought it was going to rain, but it's just the clouds. The worst of the clouds seems to have passed over. We might even get a little bit of sun. Here we go. A little bit of sun coming through. Hello, Mr. Sunshine. Pleased to meet you again. Love the sunshine. She's trying to go into a canter there, and I'm trying to keep my seat still. I'm all over the damn shop, and I'm not doing the best. I'm not doing very well at all. Now, funnily enough, I'm not feeling very nervous about it. Well, but what I don't like is she's not really listening to me, and I don't like it when she doesn't listen. These bloody reins aren't really helpful either. They're annoying me too. So I'm just going to release them and try to hang on best as I can with them shortened a bit easier to work with. I'm just going to, hey Roll, slow down. I don't want to go quick. Slow down. Nice slow trot. Jig jogging. Oh my God, you're jig jogging. Nice and slow. But slow it down. You don't need to go fast. Walk. So what she's doing here, because I don't usually use the bit much, the reason I'm putting the bit in today is because when we ride out on the road, by law in Australia, when you are riding out on the road, you must have a bit. That is the law. You can put a bitless bridle over the top of a bitted bridle and use the bitless bridle, but you must have a bit in the horse's mouth by law. People don't realise or know this because they don't study the law. I studied the law and found this out. The chances of the police actually coming along and making an issue out of it are probably not very high. So I'm going to change this over and we're going to go from the bit to the bitless. So the chances of them really caring or checking are pretty low, but you don't want to get yourself in trouble or get your horse in trouble. So I tend to not even tempt it, the fate of it. Oh, Bobby. Hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm putting a bitless bridle on. Here we go. Zara is one that, yeah, once you get her moving around and you work with her consistently for a few days, over maybe the course of a week, you'll get really good results from her. She's one of the best trail horses I've ever ridden. When you are out and about, she will take care of you. We've had dogs run up and try to attack us and all sorts of stuff. And Zara does not do anything to make it worse. She just stands still and calm. And then if the dog gets too close, she'll give it a kick and move it away. And that's what you want. You want the horse to be on your side when you're out. You don't want to, and by the way, thank you for watching, guys. If you have horses, now she's a plump girl and she's round, and this means that you've got to have good balance with her. A lot of her saddles don't do too well with her. You jump on and the saddle will move. She's too round. She needs to lose a few kgs. So we're going to start warming her back up towards getting, and stand there, good girl. No, see, now that's not acceptable. We're going to stand, we're not going to go. That's not acceptable. She knows better than to move off when I'm getting on. It's dangerous when they do this. So now she's won with this one because we've got the, we've now got the bitless bridle on. So she'll be a bit happier in the mouth. So there's the bitless bridle. Gives me better control of her actually than having a bit in. She's far more responsive to this particular bridle then to the one with the silver shiny bit. Trot. Going to get her to trot. Trot. And we turn. I like to get a lot of bends and turns in with her. It's always good to release those hind end. Get her to turn. Come on. Come on. Good job. Good. That's a nice turn and a nice stretch. Let's do it this side. Come on. And she got the shits with that. She might not want to turn this direction. No, she's cranky. She's cranky. This is defiance behaviour because she hasn't had much work done. So, and she's out of shape. So let's get that. We want the back legs to move. Oh, there we go. We got a side pass. Well, that was nice. She thinks I'm trying to side pass her. I'll try that again. I'm going backwards, not sideways. Now we're getting a side pass. Oh. We had perfected that. Good here. Oh. I think that when they've been out of work for so long, consistent work I mean I might ride her once every 3 or 4 weeks once, only for a few minutes. Consistency with this horse is what you need to do. She's very much appreciates a consistent rider. She's got her head nice and low right there. So she's in a nice submissive pose and relaxed, which is good for me. I'm just going to do a couple of things just to make sure she's fully listening. We're going to back up. No, I'm not turning. She's not listening. She's thinking that I want to turn. No, I just want her to back up. She backs up well. So turn, her backing up. And she's also excellent with neck reining. She's really good. And good. Nice stop. Well, that was a quick stop. And her neck is a little bit hard right now, so that should be more like jelly. It's a bit hard because we've got very green grass at the moment, which is unseasonably weird for us. Usually it's drier and darker. I'm just going to do some very basic figure 8 things. And then next time I ride her, I'll take her out in the bigger paddock and we'll see if she behaves a bit better. And then we'll go out on the road. What she's needing to do is just settle back with me. I've been riding Ellie, and Ellie, you ride Ellie differently to how you ride Zara. Cool. Nice job. Ellie's one that Ellie, I work completely differently with Ellie than I do with Zara. I'm going to try something with Zara. Oh, she's letting me do. I don't normally do something like this with her, but she's actually letting me do it. I'm very surprised with that because I do that with Zara or Ellie all the time. But she's one who I just don't trust. She won't go whoosh and bolt because she does have a tendency to do that at times. Not all the time, but sometimes she does. And she's probably feeling a little bit sweaty. She is feeling sweaty because she's so out of shape. So this is on me. It's my fault that she's out of shape. I have been spending all of my attention on the other horse. And I've completely been devoting all my time to Ellie virtually, so Zara's been missing out a lot. The only time Zara's really gotten any work is if Ellie's been in trouble with an injury or something. There we go. And she's getting a bit confused between what I'm asking her and what she's actually doing, and wool. She's not really listening to my seat the way that, because we haven't communicated. It's like if you hadn't talked to someone for a few months and you haven't been in touch with each other, and then when you start to actually talk, you find that you've got to work back into getting something in common happening again. Otherwise, it's an awkward situation, and that's exactly how it is while you were doing a horse. It's awkward when you haven't had that time together. And I don't want her to, I want her to pop her head down a little, not too low. Well, she's got her head awfully high. I don't like that. I don't like it when her head's like that. I prefer it to be lower. So her head should be lower. She's having it up really super high, and that's not a great thing. I don't think I'm going to do too much more with her today. I think we'll leave it at that because she's, well, I might just jump on bareback for a minute. What I'll do, I'll take the saddle off and see if it makes any difference going bareback. She might just be opposed to having a saddle on because it's been a while and it's heavy. She had one yesterday, but it was a very lightweight one. So she's gone from something that weighed only 2 to 3 kilos to something that's 6 times heavier at 12 kilos. It's a big adjustment. And then me on top of that. So that comes to 67 kilos when her maximum weight is 75. So she's up there on that. And when you're out of shape and you haven't done anything for a while and your body is out of shape, the strain on your muscles is there and you feel uncomfortable and sore if you haven't got that muscle memory happening and that muscle going. Then you end up like she is, getting sore and tired super quickly, very fast. So I haven't jumped on her in a very, very long time. She's not very tall, as you can see. She's up to my top of my chest, almost my shoulder, not quite. So she's not a really tall horse, but she's a scary one to jump on, and because I'm getting old and I do need to stretch before I do it, so I'm just going to do a bit of a stretch up so that when I move up I'm going to be able to get on. And she's like, "What are you doing, you dickhead?" What are you doing? You really going to try? She's like, "Really? Really? Well, I don't know, I might not." She's waiting for me, but I'm a bit nervy. Like, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Ready, bub? Feet are in good position. She's braced. Just got to get her ready for me to swing. 1, 2. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm not. I don't know if I'm ready. I think she's more ready than I am. Right, I'm just stalling here because I'm trying to prepare my brain for it. Sometimes when I jump on, she's fine, and sometimes when I jump on, she's not. And if she's not, I've got to be prepared for that. Always prepare for every situation. What I will do is I'll try and get her into a position where there's a little bit of a, it's pretty flat here. Move over. Come on, move your butt. There we go. But there's a little dip here where it slightly goes down, and I have about a half a centimetre extra height than she does if I get on. But it makes all the difference to if I get on in the other place. So wish me luck. We're going to try it. here we go. Okay, you going to take care of me, Bobby? I'm a bit rusty. Oh God, am I going to do this? Am I? Oh. You smell good, darling. Okay, enough stuffing about. Crikey, let's do this. 1, 2. I did it! I can't believe it. I actually did it. Woo! I got on. Don't know if anybody saw that, but I got on. I haven't done that for a few months. I'm stoked at doing that. I just realised I don't have my goddamn helmet on. I just realised. Oh, I'm going to jump off now. Oh. But I'm so glad. That was pretty crazy. It really doesn't look like much, but for me, that was pretty crazy doing that. That was pretty awesome. We did good, didn't we? Hey? We did good. Yeah, we did. You did good. It's not easy to have somebody jump on your back without some help. No, you did really good. So I'm pleased with her performance today. I'm going to give her the time to go home. I'm going to take her home and I'm going to grab Ellie and we're going to do a little bit of work with Ellie in the Roundyard today. Oh, maybe I'll leave her alone. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But thank you for watching. And I successfully was able to jump on her back, bareback. So I'm happy. She's going to roll now. Come on. Lily, come roll. Come on. Come and roll. This is a good spot here. Oh, there you go. She'll roll in a second and get all the dirt off of herself, get the human off of her and get the dirt on herself. Here she goes. Big roll. This is my favourite part, when they roll. I love it. Look at that. Oh, so cool. And when she gets up and shakes off that dust, it is the most favourite thing. Woo! Oh, a full-on rollover. Good girl. Can you go back the other way? Slip. Oh, good girl. If a horse can roll right over like that, it's a sign they're in very good health. Be surprised how many horses can't, because they're just too overweight. She is a bit overweight, but she's going to get good. She just needs muscle. She needs to turn the fat into muscle. Once we do that, she'll be out and about. Well, I used to ride her everywhere for hours on end, so she'll be back out doing all that stuff again. And, well, hopefully it'll be me on her. But if it's not me on her, I'll get someone else to go on her. So, yeah. Anyhow, that'll do for this point. I'm just going to leave that running while I go and put this saddle away. And you can watch her if you like. She might roll again too. What I will do though, I will take, hey! I'll take, what's she doing here? She's doing something. No, don't roll there. Don't roll there. Come on. Take this off. Actually, I might just take her home. I'll leave it on. I'll take her home. And I'll grab Ellie and we'll go from there with Ellie. Well, she can just go out for a little bit. She doesn't have to go home. She can just go out for a bit once I catch Ellie. I'll leave her here for now. I'll just go and get Ellie, Bubby. Okay? You just do what you've got to do and I'll go and I'll take your stuff back and I'll go and catch the lesion and we'll get her in here. And you can then be the one out there. Good job, Zara. Good job. right there, that's really good. Excellent. So I can catch you, and then I can pop Zara out. You come in here. We're not going to barrel today, we're just going to do a bareback day today. That's a quick bareback time. Nothing much, not long. And very quick and easy. Right, down. Right. There you go. Right. Well, you're very determined, but you're not going to do this today. Slowly. Slowly. Oh, lovely. Right. Yep. Go. Come on. Ellie. Stand up. Attitude. Okay, we got her. Took a little bit of time, but we got her. She's a bit cranky today. She doesn't want to do much. That's all right. Quickly, Zara, you want to get out quick before that gate shuts. And Ellie, you want to get back there. So Ellie's in and Zara's out. Now I'm going to borrow this and I'll be back in a minute. Lele, hon. Oh, you're just being a wonderful girl. Oh, Ellie. Oh, Ellie. We're just going to do a little bit of work today, not much. Not much. We might not even do any actual writing. We might just do a little bit of hand stuff. Come on. Back. Coffee back. I'm going to look back up here. Hold on now. I'm not careful. So far away, just making trouble. Back. I'll let him go. Girl. He can be out for a little bit. If he starts being stupid, I'll put him straight on back in. Alright. Alright, Miss Elle. We're not going to keep you for too long. We're not going to keep you for too long. We just want to say good morning. And how do you do? And we'll see. Ellie? Elle? Come here, Bob. Come here, Bob. Let's see if I can... Oh gosh, what have I done here? Okay, that's just gone around the wrong way. Owl. And she knows if she sticks her butt at me, she thinks she will get away with things, but I think she realises now after the last year of working together that no, not backwards, turn. There we go. Whoa, a bit tender there. Hang on, before we do anything else, give me a second. Just want to make sure you're tender. Just had a bit of a funny little reaction to me then. You might be a bit sore. I'm not going to get on you today. Just going to check. No, you seem all right that side. No. We'll just do some little things here. A couple of little things. Right, we'll check your feet. Okay, that's if I move that, that's going to come undone. That's all right. You can just do a couple of different things. You just work at a couple of things. One thing that I've really wanted to do with Ellie, to develop a big lot of trust with her, is to make myself vulnerable by going around underneath her. Now, I did have a horse I was able to do that with. I didn't do it often. I only think I did it once or twice. At the time, my husband at the time was going underneath this horse all the time, and that was another Appaloosa that we had. Might be a bit sore. But even just putting myself partially under, this is just in aid of chestnut just came off. So they have a little thing called the chestnut. This little bit here is part of her chestnut. It's like a little pad on the inside of their leg, and it basically, every now and again, it'll fall off or peel off. There's another piece of chestnut. And the dogs love to eat it. It's like eating a hoof. I'm just going to see how she is if I'm asking to pick this one. Oh, okay, she's a bit funny about that. Go on this side and see. This side. Ah, whoa, what's going on? So now, because she's showing that she's going to kick, I'm going to go around with a rope, and I'm going to ask her again. Ah, see? If I was behind there, I would have been kicked. So I'm going to move back further so you can actually see what's happening here. I'm going to swap ropes. She's got some irritation issues with the back legs at the moment. I don't know why. I was able to lift them up and do everything with them the other day perfectly fine. But today, this is why you always be careful. You just never know when things are going to change. And your horse, who you think is always this way or that way, can be very different. Something might have happened. So I'm going to ask her very kindly just to hold, lift and hold. And this is what the farrier would do. I wanted to hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Good girl. And then I'll release. And instead of me getting down there and getting kicked in the head, the rope gets kicked. So it's a clever way to help yourself familiarise with your horse without putting yourself in any kind of danger. And I'm not going to get on her today. I'm giving her a rest today. We're just doing this. I was going to do a bareback, but I've decided that I just want her to rest. And she's going to lift for me. And we might be able to see if she can hold this side any better. Oh, good girl. And down. We just want her to do it for a few seconds. Up. Ah. Good. And relax. When she relaxes, I'll release it. We'll do one more. And that was not good because we got a kick from that. You're going to stand without a kick. If she settles, yep, breathes out. Then we're going to release. So I'm glad I didn't just put my face down there, and I would have lost a lot more teeth than I've got left in my head now, and we would have been in trouble. I did a few extra on that side, so I'm going to test this side again. A gentle nudge. See if she'll hold it for me. And when she relaxes, good girl, I release. One more. And we do have the farrier due in a few days. Hopefully. And I want her to settle. I'm not going to let that drop till she settles down. Now I'll let it. No, if she's kicking, it's not going down. Yep. I need to repeat that. So we're not learning to kick. Walk. And relax. And relax. There. Okay. Do one more. One more. The minute you teach her how to. Hey. I'm going to ask you to move around here. I don't want her to do that. She's licking and chewing now. So now I've got to reinforce that that's not what I want. The last thing we want is her kicking us. a little pressure, not a lot, just a little. She's refusing to move. I'm going to back her up. Yeah. So she's planting. Good. Good girl. Good. That was better. Doesn't have to be for long. No, it's just got to be. It's just got to be. Good. No, just relax. And I'll just let go too early then. Come on. Now it's going to move. Move. So I don't want to pick her straight up. We're going to move her around. Come down. I'm going to ask again. This time I'm just going to do it for a second. There we go. Good girl. That corrected everything that was just going on because she allowed me to take that pressure. Come on. And release it. So this is something I don't like going near their back legs. Front leg I don't have a problem with. She'll hand her front legs over, no problem. Oop, just like that. And she'll let me stretch and do all sorts of stuff with them. But I'm out of back area, I don't do much, so up. Thank you. Lovely lady, a big stretch this morning. All the way out. Oh, that's good. And she's more than happy to let me do that. It's my confidence that is stopping me from doing anything with her. This is not her, it's me. Barrier walks in and does it, and he has no problem because he's confident. She's a dominant horse, so she realises I'm not confident around her feet, and as a result, she gets a bit iffy and funny with me. The other thing that I like to I'm starting to learn to do, I'm just going to move it back a little bit here. Back we go, come on. Something that I want to do with her and feel free to do is when I'm doing a grooming, actually her feet are in the wrong spot there, I'm going to get her feet to move forward, there we go. Both feet together, both backs close as we can. Oh, good girl. Now I'm going to go round here. She likes to scratch on the butt. She really does. Just going to let that hang there. We're going to go right round. And I don't usually do that. That's something that for me is extremely nerve-wracking and feels very strange and foreign to me. I don't like going behind horses, but if you do need to go behind them. And the thing is, when she got in her accident before, I had to go at that end of her and try to help out for a little bit, and it was not easy. I ended up having to get someone else to take over because I just was not comfortable around her buttocks and her rump end. So I've got to familiarise myself with her. And look at that, she's not bothered by me going halfway under her. Yeah. She's okay. I'm shaking, but you're not. So, oh, I don't want to push myself and then do something stupid because if I'm not feeling it, I ain't doing it. But as far as being able to sort of do things where, you know, the farrier, he gets right up underneath here and he basically wraps his legs around hers in a manner that's pretty cool. And I've got my leg in between her legs and she's fine with that. Got my leg right through there. That's about as far as I want to go. And look at that, I'm almost underneath. But I'm going to not bother to go anymore. She'd probably be perfectly fine with me going underneath. I don't think it would bother her right now. She's pretty cruisy at the moment. She's having a really quiet morning. But it's heart's going 100 million miles an hour. And just, yeah, feeling a little bit like I'm enjoying my time with her. It's lovely to just spend time without having to ride or do any major work with her, just being around her and where she's pleasant and happy for you to be around is really, really nice. Oh. But yeah, what's your bubby? Oh, what a sweetie, what a sweetie. She wants a scratch under there, yeah. Oh, there's your favourite spot. There's your favourite spot. There it is. She's loving it. I just get so much happiness working with them, and the release that she gets with me and the release I get with her of tension because we work together is really wonderful. The more that we do it, the closer we get, the better the bond, the better we understand each other. And, you know, I'll never fully understand everything she's thinking about. She's a horse. She won't fully ever understand everything I'm thinking about. I'm a human. But she's going to give me her butt right there. She wants me to scratch her on the butt, which is something she really, really likes, a butt rub. Oh, there we go. She enjoys that. She'll come and ask for more probably in a minute. But yeah, just when you're able to have that kind of a relationship with one another, where you are comfortable in each other's space and able to understand what each other's trying to do, so there's no misconceptions there. I need to trust her probably a bit more than what I do. She's not untrustworthy at all. I just don't trust anything much at all. But our trust is getting better and better, and there's these little moments where she's just so relaxed. And so in the moment, this is the moment that you really want to embrace and enjoy with your horses or your dogs or your cats. It doesn't have to be with the horse. It's just enjoying each other's company just for the pureness of it. There's no agendas. There's nothing there other than I am you and you are, I am me and you are you, and we are together. And it's the most precious moments you'll have. I'm going to let her go now. She probably will go and do her own thing. No doubt. She'll do her own thing. She says, thanks. You want another scratch? She wants another scratch. She's going to ask for another scratch there. Good girl. And it's just the whole being with them. You can't beat it. Being with them, you cannot beat. You cannot beat being out in nature with animals, birds, anything really. So I'm going to finish up. Thank you for, oh, she's going to roll. She's going to have a roll. I don't know if you guys can see, but she might be going to. You going to roll, or are you just digging up the grass roots? I think she's just digging up the roots. So she's probably thinking, oh, thank God, I don't have to do anything today other than just get pampered, and that's it. A little bit of footwork. I don't know what she's digging up here. No, she's thinking about rolling. She's just trying to, I don't know. I don't know what she's, I can hear thunder. We might be going to be getting a bit of a storm. I can hear thunder. It is coming along. Right. And here comes the chooks. And I've got to go put this boy away so he doesn't get into any trouble. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I do appreciate that people take the time to enjoy such magnificent creatures and the beautiful landscape. It is really something I never cease to get amazed by every day that I'm out here. It is amazing. Even this chook here, he's not old, he's only young. He's only about 2-year-old now. He's an amazing fella. And it's just beautiful. It really is. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm the luckiest person on the planet, I do believe. I might have had some shit happen in my life, but as far as where I'm at and what I get to see every day and how I get to see it and the things I get to experience and do, I consider myself extremely, extremely lucky and very grateful every single day. And it was worth the effort to get here. Most definitely worth every minute of chaos to get here. And I just love it. Okay guys, have a great day. Thank you for watching.